Taurus, how you doing? Welcome to your energy tarot reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 9th to the 15th of December. Slightly changing the format here. We're going to be going into much more into the essentials, of which petals are really speaking more than anything else. So it's a slight change in the sort of format. We will be going into how the elements are being affected by the universal vibration, how that affects your flower. So without further ado, thanking you very much for all your sort of subscriptions and so forth. Let's just jump straight into the Astroflower and see what's going on for you here. Here we go here. Let's get the general energy, obviously, to start with. I think that's really essential. There's a solid energy that's coming through here. It almost feels like, certainly in the relationship side, it almost feels like it's positioning a very solid position. It seems like, you know how you get these sort of like, it's almost like a Roman sort of advancement in a way. It's really sort of like, no, this is it. This is what I want. This is what I'm presenting. There's no messing about with it. That sort of thing. Let's see what's going on the financial sort of side, or the job or business and so forth. It seems like you're bringing things into your life. You're opening doors here. And it could be opening doors to a new job, new business, or even a new contract within your business, or even within your life, sort of doing personal investments and so forth. But what you seem to be absorbing a lot that's going on. So there might be a lot of opportunities if you've been investigating a business, and it's now sort of allowing things to fall into place in order so you can start that business or take your business in another direction. It's allowing things really into your world, as it were. So let's just pull a card on that. Let's just see what's going on with that overall energy. Happiness after difficulty. On the financial side, 10 10 is only divisible by 5 and 2, really. So, it seems to be like this block, this line here as we're going into the relationship side. And it's sort of saying, no, this is my happiness. This is who I am. Take it or leave it sort of scenario. It feels really, really happy, really content with what's going on. On the financial side, I think it's like after the work that you've been done, now you're allowing that energy to sort of come through into your world. So it's happiness after difficulty in the way of getting things moving on your financial side. Let's just see what's going on here. This is section here in the past. The past on the relationship side, this is where we're going to begin. And it is playing into this section here. This is where it's converting an idea that you've been formulating within you into your future. Let me just see about that. And that's really important. I think we're going to pull on mainly on this petal here, which is concerned with your past, your sort of your historical past of how you understood your experiences in life. And we're going to be pulling it in this top section there in regards to how you apply that idea into the world around you. So let's just pull on the karmic path. Karmic path, you've got the Knight of Wands, which I think is it's good, sort of like vibrant energy and so forth. It's really going on a mission. And you've got the Ten of Pentacles. This is your connection to the universe. This is a connection to synchronicity. I think you're in alignment with energy. Obviously, you're getting exactly what you want out of the situation. And in your future self, there is choices to be made. Obviously, once you take a position in life, other people will also position themselves. And I think this is where, you are really... you would have to make choices in the future because of the way you're positioning, which is absolutely fine. Let's pull a few cards on the past here. There's something obviously that in the past, in the way of doing things, in the way of connecting with other people, you have understood. And I think it's an understanding about you more than anything else. A very good understanding about you. And it was a revelation for you. There is no doubt about it. A real revelation with that sort of Judgment card here. makes you, go to your higher self, and it helps you to manifest. This is what the past is bringing to you. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. There's obviously something that you've understood in the past, something within you that made you feel like you understood totally how to go after your pleasure in life, or how you position yourself with people that works really well for you. And it's now this week here is applying it in your life, and being very stringent about it. There's no free passes here. You can't free pass on your happiness. And then you've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups there as well. Let's just see how it applies it in life. You get the Nine of Pentacles. This is where, as you apply it, you're going to realize the joy that it brings you by positioning as you do. The joy that it brings you is a perpetual one. It's one that's sort of like, as I sort of like equate it to sort of like a vine of tomatoes, like a bunch of tomatoes. Usually the first one that ripens is at the end, and then they gradually move up the vine. And as they move up the vine, that's when they, when they move up the vine, that's when they get riper. But you get multitudes of tomatoes that are ripe, but not all at the same time. And I think this is what you're understanding, and it's helping you to make a decision about things. And look at that. You're standing in your power, really standing, because you're going off on this mission with that sort of, look at that. This is an amazing thing going on in your relationship side. It's all about your happiness. It's all about standing in your power. It's fantastic for you, Taurus, really. Absolutely amazing. That's how you need to apply it. You need to apply it with a force that you know in the future, that decisions that you need to make about relationships that are around you, will bring you happiness. And so you're deciding upon those relationships that bring you happiness, basically, more than anything else. Absolutely brilliant. Let's just see what's going on your financial side. Which petal? Okay, so this is more sort of to do with the karmic path, and your future self. So those are the two petals there that we're going to be concentrating on at the moment. Now, the karmic path and your future self. The other ones are really feeding into those sort of pathways. So let's just see what goes on the karmic path here. It's like you've planted your garden up, or you've prepared your vegetables for cooking, and now it's a case of it seems to be a case of timing. So when we're cooking something, so you might cook off the onions to start with, and then put them to one side, and then cook off whatever the next stage, and it's gradually building something. But it's all to do with timing and allowing things to happen for you, testing things in a way, allowing things to come into your pathway. It seems to be the idea is set about maybe a job that you want or a business you want to sort of progress, and now you're sort of heading towards it. You get the Five of Swords on your karmic path. It is about sort of testing things, and there is going to be complications, okay? Because you're dealing with the rest of the entire world. You're getting complications, but these complications here, it's like how you deal with them and walk away from them. That's what I sort of feel. And you've got this wisdom with the King of Swords that come through there as well. Really, really nice energies here. I think you're dealing with any complications in a very wise way, and you're taking this leap of faith. I think you're believing, you're starting to, what was it in the Matrix, sort of like, and they talk about like Neo, and they sort of say, oh, he's now starting to believe in himself. That's what it seems to be. And it seems to be applying through that on your connection to the universe or the people that are around you. Yeah, you may well be seeking to have sort of like networking connections with people in a really, really good way. In your past self, that you get the strength. This is all about staying true to your ideas and your karmic path and where you should be going. Okay, so now let's just have a look what's going on that future self. In the future self, It's all about doors. It's all about opening doors. I think here is like it's now testing. You've made this you've cooked this beautiful meal here in your life, and now it's a case of the test is in the in the eating. And it's now sort of like allowing things to happen in your future to see what works for you in your way of your career path. You get the Six of Cups connection about the journey and the fact that you've enjoyed the journey to set something up. You've enjoyed cooking it. It's been a bit of a challenge, but it's been fantastic. I had difficult times of trying to, get this position in place, get this situation going for you. But don't forget about the journey. I think it will drive you on. Be open as well to the unforeseen, sort of kind of going, oh, why did that turn up in my life? Well, that's a coincidence. Okay, well, in that case, that's where I think it's going to try that a little bit. And that's what could well be the thing that's going to be, trying you a lot this week. But I think there's a lot of gifts that are coming in for you in concerns with all of this. I think it's a surprise in the fact that actually it opens huge amounts of doors for you. Opens a lot of possibilities for your life through the journey that you've done. And you've got the Hierophant, and this is because that's in the way in which you open up and conduct yourself with the world that is around you. Here is on the how you conduct yourself is the pathway, the steps you need to take in order to get to your dream, the ultimate goal for you. So it's a very, very productive week for you. Let's just have a look to sort of see what's going on in the elements within your flower, because if you've seen the energy update, we're going to be talking about water elements within your flower, but also we're going to be talking about the fire and the earth that's coming through the earth energies, which we got in the messages from the earth in the energy update. So let's just have a quick sort of gander at the waters within your petals. Now, on this section here, you've got this sort of mutable. Let me just pull the cards out of the way for you quickly. So just have a quick look. You can see this, you've got this water and fire down here. And that water and fire there is trying you a little bit. It's also trying you a little bit because you've got opposite is your earth that's coming into it. You've got fixed ideas. They may not, and that could well be the surprises that come in. They may not work exactly as you thought they were going to work. So be prepared to move a little bit, have a little bit of flexibility within all the decisions that you're sort of making as well. And that water that comes in, I think that's what we're going to be concentrating on, the main thing, that sort of mutable water that comes in from Pisces that is just next to you. On your relationship side, you've got this direction here. You've got this is the only water you've got on this side here, but you've got fire and earth at your base. Now this is where the earth is really backing you up with this sort of energy. It's really sort of saying set yourself, and here is where you're getting the direction. So let's bring back up the your cards here, and let's just see what we can pull in the way of energies. I want to see what's going on that's at the top of this karmic path, how it's building into your future here. Let's just see where that sort of connection is there. You got the Hermit. This is all about expressing an idea, a learning process that you have been through. That's what the Hermit does. It's seeing both sides of the coin, and it's certainly within your karmic path now to exercise that idea of walking away from complicated situations that are just hindering you from advancing more than anything else. And you get the Hierophant again on that side there. I think the energy, as I said, I think there's a lot backing you up at the moment. But you've got to have a little bit of, you've got to be able to play with it. If you want the success here, and I think this is the general energy or the energy that is around you is trying to convey to you. If you want this success out of life, you do need to be a little bit flexible, but you do need to express your vision of how this business should be, or how good you are, that you could be good for that company, working within that job, or within your personal investments within your life, really enjoying that application of what you believe you should be living, as it were. Okay, and the steps you need to take. You just need to go ahead and do it. On your relationship side, look at that, you get the Five of Swords, which we had on the financial side. Yeah, as I said, I think this has to do a little bit with this choice here. I think it's going to reveal to you, taking this stance here, certain people that are just there to sort of like, you know, trigger you or try to trigger you in a way. That's, you know, it best up explained by sort of scenario. And I think you just got to walk away from it and stick to who you are. Knight of Cups, I think you've got a lot of love to bring to this situation. And that's the direction that the energy is trying to encourage within you. And with that King of Swords, we have that King of Swords over there as well. There's a lot of wisdom that comes out of this direction you're taking, this stance that you're taking in accordance to the world that is around you. Absolutely brilliant for you, Taurus. Really, really good week coming for you in this very near future. And the energy is playing for you. So, you know, do go and have a look at the energy update. You'll understand what we're talking about, especially with the messages for the Earth. It's a really beautiful thing. You seem to be taking this energy that is coming from the message from the Earth that is really helping with the chakra sequencing. That will really help you to sort of apply a lot of things in life. Yes, I will see you over in all the new stuff that is going to be coming out on this channel here. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. I will see you soon. Thank you for all the support. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.